Hello, in this video I'll be showing you how to answer the BMAT 2004 Section 2, Question 7. So we have a list of 5 substances A to E, and for each one we're given the melting point, boiling point, and its electrical conductivity when it's a solid and when it's molten. And we're asked which substance represents each of these 4 different types of compounds. So we have an inorganic substance with a giant molecular structure, a metal, an ionic compound, and a liquid at room temperature and atmospheric pressure. So let's start with our giant molecular structure. So let's recall the properties of a giant molecular structure. So an example of an inorganic substance that has a giant molecular structure would be silica. And we know that melting point of silica is pretty high, and its boiling point is also pretty high, and that it doesn't conduct electricity at all, whether it's solid or molten. So comparing this to substances A to E, you can see that the substance that best matches our properties would be E. So moving on to a metal, so recalling our properties of a metal, we know that it has quite a high melting point and a very high boiling point, and it does conduct electricity whether it is a solid or whether it's molten. And we can see from our substances A to E that it's only B that has electrical conductivity when solid and molten, so our metal is B. Next we will look at an ionic compound. So a classic example is NaCl, and the properties of that will be that it has a high melting point and a high boiling point. It doesn't conduct electricity when it's a solid, however it does when it's molten. And only one substance matches this properties, and we can see that this substance is A. Finally, a liquid at room temperature and atmospheric pressure. So room temperature is approximately 25 degrees. So that means our compound will have to have a melting point that is below 25 degrees, so it can be a liquid. However, its boiling point has to be above 25 degrees, so it's not a gas. And only one compound matches this, and that is C.